What is up, Star Wars fans? Welcome to the Star Wars Club. I have some very exciting news for all you fans of female heroes and villains in the Star Wars universe. But before we get into that, if you're new here, be sure to rate, like, comment, subscribe to get updated on tons and tons of Star Wars content. So, what happened? Basically, the lead designer for Star Wars Battlefront 2 confirmed over on Twitter that we will be getting more female heroes and troopers in Star Wars Battlefront 2. So, basically, the conversation that happened over on Twitter is this guy named Aton Amatrian, I totally probably butchered that name, sorry bro, he asked, hey, referring to Dennis Brandville, I just want to ask if there's going to be more female representation in Star Wars Battlefront 2 heroes aside of Leia and Iden, because there are a lot of incredible and amazing girls in there, such as Padme, Ahsoka, Ayla Secura, ... hashtag girl power. And Dennis Brandville, again the lead designer for Star Wars Battlefront 2, replied, yes, there will absolutely be more female heroes and troopers in Battlefront. So, what does this mean, guys? It means exactly what it says. We're going to get more female heroes and villains in Star Wars Battlefront 2. So, let's do some speculation on what heroes and villains we could be seeing added to Star Wars Battlefront 2. And this is where I'm going to give you some other very interesting evidence to strongly kind of point towards us getting either a Saw Ventress and Ahsoka Tano, or Padme and like maybe Aura Singh. The reason I say this is, obviously, unless you've been living under a rock, you know that the Clone Wars animated TV series is back on. We will be getting 12 episodes coming to the Disney straight-to-stream service in 2019. Why does this matter? Well, if you didn't see my other video about 5 days ago where I covered the evidence for us getting a Clone Wars animated TV series DLC for Star Wars Battlefront 2, I'll go over it again right now. So, over on Reddit, somebody asked the community manager for Battlefront 2, Ben Walk, when the Clone Wars trailer announced for, again, those 12 seasons we're going to be getting in 2019, this guy asked the community manager, what does this mean for the future content of Battlefront 2? And the community manager, Ben Walk, simply replied, nothing I can share right now, we just saw the trailer when you did. This made the design director, again, the lead designer for Star Wars Battlefront 2, the same guy that said that we'll be getting more female heroes, he chimed in and said, well, ... So he's obviously kind of hinting that we probably will be getting content for the Clone Wars animated series to coincide with Star Wars Battlefront 2. And again, the community manager actually replied to this, Ben Walkie, and said, shh, I'm going on holiday tomorrow. I don't want to come back to 1,000 notifications. So there you have it. It's pretty clear from this conversation that they are teasing a animated Clone Wars season at some point. So if you just connect these two dots, Dennis is saying we're going to be getting female heroes. Dennis is also saying, well, ... hinting towards a Clone Wars animated TV series DLC for Battlefront 2. I think it's pretty safe to say that the two biggest heroes and villains in the Clone Wars animated series are Ahsoka and the Saw Ventress, and they have been requested like crazy at this point too. So obviously we're getting a proper Clone Wars season. This was announced. We're getting that in August, through winter, where we'll be getting Clone Trooper skins, and we'll be getting Anakin, Count Dooku, Grievous, and Obi-Wan again, and the map Geonosis. But if you'll notice, they'll give you one last piece of evidence. Basically, when this was announced that we're getting this Clone Wars season, Dennis Brandville, again, the man, the myth, the legend, he actually stated, you know what, I'll just play the clip for you.
Battlefront 2, this year, we'll be going deep into the Clone Wars. It's only fitting that we begin on the planet Geonosis.
There you have it. He said we will be starting in the Clone Wars. We will starting the Clone Wars, Battlefront 2's dive into the Clone Wars with Geonosis, Anakin, Obi-Wan, Grievous, and Count Dooku. He did not say we'll be finishing it. He clearly hinted there that there will be more Clone Wars content coming to Battlefront 2. So connect all of these dots, and there is pretty strong potential that we will be getting, like I said, Ahsoka, Saw Ventress, or Padme, or Singh, you name it. But let's discuss all the options. What are the female heroes and villains that Dennis could be speaking about? So as far as the prequel era is concerned and the Clone Wars is concerned, obviously, like I said, Saw Ventress, Ahsoka, Aura Singh, and Padme. This makes sense because Ahsoka and the Saw Ventress are both dual lightsaber wielders, so they're very similar. and they're very acrobatic, obviously highly requested, so that makes a lot of sense. Padme, she's the main character of the freaking prequel, so she definitely should be in the game at some point. It would be like not having Leia in the game, right? It just doesn't make sense. And then Aura Singh, well, who else are you going to pick? She was developed a lot in this. She's a female, so, you know, let's throw her in there. And she did kind of have a rivalry with Padme, where she had a bounty on Padme's head in the Clone Wars. Now, getting into the, you know, possibilities for the Rebellion and the Empire, well, obviously we have the Rebels TV series, and we could be seeing maybe Sabine Wren. Obviously, Sabine Wren is a jetpack user, so it would give the good guys a counter to Boba Fett. And as far as other villains that are females in the Rebels TV series, there was also the Inquisitor, which would be pretty cool. She was a female Inquisitor. And then obviously getting into Rogue One, Jyn Erso. You know what I'm saying? Jyn Erso should probably be in this game at some point. She's the main character of Rogue One, and we do have the what do you call it? We do have the anniversary of Rogue One coming up, so it makes sense for that to be added. They've already said they're going to be doing DLCs that coincide with anniversaries and releases, so pretty strong options to get Jyn Erso there. Yeah, and then as far as the sequel trilogy is concerned, you know, Force Awakens onwards, female heroes and villains, well, there is obviously Maz Kanata, which would give the good guys another option for a jetpack user. So those are kind of the big ones, guys, that I could point out. But you let me know, did I miss any? Did I miss your favorite female hero or villain? Dennis has said we are going to be getting more female heroes. So let me know in the comment section what female heroes and villains you want to be seeing. And that is it for this video, guys. Be sure to rate, like, comment, subscribe, stay updated on tons and tons of Star Wars content. Have an awesome day.